Delaware, the sleepy little state that somehow became the corporate kingpin of America, raking in cash like a casino on a hot streak. 1 million companies registering there. Big dogs like Tesla, Dropbox, a swarm of LLCs called it home, all because of its cushy laws and a court system that kissed corporate boots. In 2023, for example, Delaware pocketed $2.1 billion in corporate fees and taxes. That, my friends, represents 20% of the state's budget for that year, all without breaking a sweat. It was a racket so sweet, Tony Soprano would have tipped his hat. But now, today, that golden goose is flying to Texas and Nevada, and Delaware's left performing massive damage control. Let's rewind. Elon Musk, the mad rocket scientist genius who dragged Tesla from the brink of bankruptcy to becoming a trillion-dollar titan, got a $56 billion pay package in 2018, provided that he met metrics that were so insane, we're talking market cap, revenue, profit, that nobody out there thought it was possible. Tesla was on life support. It was bleeding cash, and the shorts were circling like vultures. But Elon, he didn't just hit the targets, he smashed them into orbit. Via SpaceX, no doubt. By 2021, Tesla's market cap was over $1 trillion, as I mentioned a second ago. And Musk turned a company everyone bet against into a global juggernaut. Now, that $56 billion earned fair and square. Shareholders were cheering about paying him. The stock soared, and Elon kept the pedal to the metal. Enter Delaware, under the rule of the Biden since forever, and no doubt deciding to do the administration's bidding. They got some random shareholder with 9 measly shares, 9, to sue, claiming the bonus was unfair. 9 shares! And this guy sues and has a voice. And Elon made him so much money to boot. This is like a guy with a lemonade stand telling Jeff Bezos how to run Amazon. But Delaware's Chancery Court, drunk on its own power, sides with the lemonade stand. In 2024, they nix the $56 billion, saying it's too much for the guy who saved Tesla and made shareholders filthy rich. Too much, huh? Well, that certainly doesn't apply to their favorite bankers who tanked the economy in 2008 and still got their golden parachutes. Elon met impossible goals, and Delaware says, not on our watch, sir. Let's examine why. Follow the breadcrumbs, shall we? Elon bought Twitter in 2022, turned it into X, and ripped the gag off of free speech. Suddenly, the leftist propaganda machine, CNN, MSNBC, the whole blue cult, lost control of the narrative. Counter voices started popping up, calling out the grift, the waste, the authoritarian playbook. The elites were livid. Musk had the cash and the platform to expose their game. And that $56 billion? That is fuel for the rebellion. Biden's personal Delaware court saw a chance, as if entering the mind of Tanya Harding, to kneecap him, keeping additional ammunition from flowing to this turncoat former blue team member. But here's the kicker. Tesla shareholders weren't having it. In June of 2024, they voted again, a roaring yes to reinstate Elon's $56 billion pay package. Over 70% approval. A middle finger to the courts. He earned it, we said. I'm a Tesla investor. He is our guy. And Delaware's response? The Chancery Court doubles down, blocks it again in late 2024, claiming some legal mumbo-jumbo about fiduciary duty. So Delaware is licking its lips along with the Bidens and the elites, thinking they have won. They are keeping Musk down, keeping the status quo.
Big mistake.
Elon's not one to sit quietly. He's Tony frickin' Stark, not a doormat. Tesla's board is fed up with the Delaware games and they vote to bolt. June 13th, 2024, Tesla reincorporates in Texas. No more Delaware fees, no more bowing to a court that screws over success, and Elon is not alone. Here's the roll call of the exodus. Tesla's out. Walmart right now is eyeing the door. Yeah, the Walton family has had enough of Delaware's nonsense. Dropbox bolted to Nevada by March 5th, 2025. TripAdvisor, SciPlay, NerdWallet, they're out of there as well. Meta's Zuckerberg is flirting with Texas, and Bill Ackman is packing for Nevada. It's a corporate stampede to states with no income tax, looser rules, and courts that don't meddle in shareholder-approved deals. Texas and Nevada are popping champagne, while Delaware's revenue stream starts looking like a dry creek bed. Over 50 big names have jumped ship by March of 2025, where we are today, with more coming in the pipeline. Why? Delaware's courts, they're drunk on ideology and left-wing politics. They turned a corporate paradise into a hostile, commie wasteland. They thought that they could flex on Musk and keep the cash rolling in. Instead, they slit the throat of their golden goose. And now the blood's pooling. $300 million in lost revenue already and climbing fast. Franchise taxes, $400 a pop per company. And I opened one of these in Delaware, by the way. They vanish as filings dry up. I'm not opening one there anymore, nor are a number of people that I know. Legal firms in Wilmington are twiddling their thumbs, and the state's budget got a hole in it that you could drive a Tesla Cybertruck through. All because they couldn't hide their utter arrogance, and they flexed their true intentions of desiring control over private entities. They demonstrated their fascistic notions and tendencies. Now here's the delicious irony. Delaware's panicking. March 2025, whispers leak out. Chancery's Court is considering reinstating Elon's pay package. Reconsidering, huh? After 2 shareholder votes and a corporate exodus, now they're having second thoughts. Too late, clowns. It wasn't based on real law. It was based on your political ideology. And the train, my friends, has left the station and is hauling those golden eggs to Austin and Las Vegas. Federalism is a beautiful thing, my friends. The states compete against one another, and Delaware's progressives and their fascists, basically the same thing, wanting to control private industry because of this competition, are being destroyed as they expose themselves for what they truly are. And this isn't just about Elon, it's a wake-up call. Delaware thrived because it promised stability, not vendettas. It banked on being the corporate safe haven, and the arrogance of the blue team opened the floodgates, and what once nurtured the state is flowing rapidly away. Bye-bye. Musk's bonus wasn't just about money. It was the symbol of merit, of a guy who beat the odds and then promptly, because he's in the wrong locale, got punished for it. This is why they want to eliminate the competition. This is why the authoritarians are against federalism, and they want everything controlled centrally with the federal government. Shareholders have seen this. Companies saw this, and they're voting with their feet. Texas right now is welcoming Tesla with open arms. $25 million in incentives, no state income tax, and a governor who knows innovation trumps bureaucracy. Nevada is snagging the rest, laughing all the way to the bank. So Delaware right now is scrambling like a quarterback under a massive blitz. They are trying to lure Elon back with a mea culpa. We'll fix it. Oh my God, just stay, please stay. But the damage is done. You can't cheat on your spouse and expect forgiveness, especially when you do it 2 times. The state's reputation is in tatters, its coffers are bleeding, and the cultists who cheered the courts on are silent now. Maybe they're too busy torching Teslas to notice the irony. Musk, he, my friends, is in Texas, building rockets, slashing government waste with Doge, and proving America's resilience against the attempted communist takeover. And here, my friends, is the takeaway. Punish success, and it walks away. Delaware thought it could flex on Elon and keep the cash flowing into its coffers. Instead, it's fast becoming a corporate graveyard, another cautionary tale to be etched on these authoritarians' tombstones. Elon, he's still standing. Teslas are accelerating, and the freedom-loving states are winning. So keep pounding that gavel with your arrogant Weasley grin on display, attempting to rob those who are far better and much more intelligent than you of what they created and earned. And I will stand by documenting how, with your limited intelligence, the look of surprise and shock slowly spreads over your faces as you realize you're presiding over an empty and powerless courtroom without the funds for the bailiff to haul me away.